And I was reminded of a very important component of training. And so that's what I'm talking about today. That is consistency. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dan the Ultra Dad here on kind of a cold, dark, wintry day. And I'm in my house just kind of walking around, moseying around, getting some things done. All right, so over here, kind of near the Christmas tree. It was kind of dark and cloudy, but I had a good time running outside, and I was reminded of a very important component of training. And so that's what I'm talking about today. That is consistency. So before I get started, if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, well, you are right now, but if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Hit the like, thumbs up as well, and the bell notification if you'd like to be notified of my future videos. I hope you all had a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We're kind of halfway between those two holidays. It's been a very restful time for me. It's been very nice. The family had a good time this season, so I hope you did the same. And let's talk about consistency. Basically, for me, what I've been trying to do is trying to run pretty much every day as much as I can. I'm still feeling it a little bit with my twisted ankle. I kind of retwisted it again yesterday out in the woods, unfortunately, but it's doing pretty well. Consistency is the name of the game, I think, for preparing for a successful season of running, whether you're doing ultra marathoning, regular marathons, any kind of running at all. Building that consistency, or as many others have said, building the aerobic base of your training, I think is really, really important, and is just an absolute necessity to have a successful season of running. So looking at 2022, I've got some pretty big goals. Definitely want to hit another 100 miler, looking to increase my speed overall with my ultra marathons, whether that be 50 milers, 100 Ks. And so I think that that is going to be a very, very important aspect, especially as we go through the holiday season, when the temptation is there to indulge a little bit with the food. Yeah, so it's really important that we focus on the consistency of training, and that is one of the big things that I'm going to be doing here over the next month or two. I tell you what, if I can get through February consistently running almost every day, at least 3 miles a day, I'll be very, very happy with that. I think that will set me up very well for a great spring, and that will lead to just a fun summer when it comes to racing. So that's how I feel about it. And so today, for example, I ran 3 miles, try not to push it too much. If I can be consistent about that, then I think that it'll be much more valuable to me than just simply running, even running like a 7-mile run one day and then not running for a couple days, and just running another 7 miles. It's probably better to consistently be running every day with the occasional day off if my ankles or if I'm dealing with any kind of injury, and then sprinkling in longer runs after that consistency is built. So it's probably a little too soon for this, but I have been running, on the weekends I'll run like a 7 miles here, a 7-miler there. I'll probably start throwing in half marathons as we go forward. I don't want to add those long runs at the expense of a lack of consistency. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want to run like a half marathon one weekend and then take 3 or 4 days off. I mean, I really, really want to try to avoid that, because I think that destroys the habit you're forming. I think it also, it's nice to have a long run, but if you aren't regularly dipping into that well for your aerobic base and making those investments, if you will, I think that it can come back to haunt you. So consistency is the name of the game for me, and that's one of the things I was thinking about today. During a relatively easy 3-mile run, I thought about stretching it to 4, but honestly, if I run 3 more tomorrow, I'd rather do that than run 4 today and take tomorrow off. If you're into running at all, you understand why that makes sense. And it's just all about training your body to being used to that kind of stress and the daily running and daily aerobic development. This whole consistency thing with training applies to not just physical training, but also, mental learning, awareness, as well as with me with YouTube, being consistent about publishing videos. I think consistency can be across the board a good quality to have, and something to aspire to. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to trying to focus on that consistency, and let me know what your thoughts are down below. Definitely hit me up in the comments and about specifically your thoughts on consistency with your training and why it's important to you, and how you implement it with your training plan, and how you're looking to implement it as we're going towards 2022. All right, well, enjoy this holiday season once again. It's a lot of fun, and as I'm off from work, hopefully you'll see a lot more content coming out, and so I'll be keeping you updated on how my consistency is going. You can also check me out on Strava. That's a good way to kind of give me some accountability, because I post all my runs on Strava, and it's kind of hard to hide from it. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.